And action. Welcome back to another episode of the Rip Through a podcast. It is episode 33, boy. And we are recapping what was probably, and I'm going to ask you, probably the most boring round. Like there was nothing going on until our saviours, your old team that you used to support, the St Kilda Footy Club, they came along and just went, this is not going to be the worst round, the biggest blowout in history. We're going to do a humongous comeback that was, what was it? It was the biggest comeback in history.
46 points.
The biggest ever.
Ever.
And when it says V/AFL means ever.
It's a long time. And we were here to witness it.
You definitely were. You were texting. Alive. So I've got two phones. One for work when I don't want anyone to talk to me.
Yep.
And
personal.
my iPhone, personal. Yeah. And I didn't have it on me.
And I was blowing your phone
and you were going absolutely bonkers.
Because I couldn't believe what I was watching to start off with.
It's ridiculous.
It was just out of control. It's been all the talk and so it should be. But as a team, it is. It's the biggest royal F-up in AFL history.
So no one's even talking. Is anyone talking about the Demons?
A little bit. A little bit.
I saw Kane Corn said it was the worst 69 seconds in his life.
I think we need to dive more into that because it's, as a whole quarter, it's the biggest royal F-up.
How many goals was it? 11? No.
I think they kicked 9 in a row to win it.
So you see, I was watching something about the grand final the other day. It was Tom Harley. He was talking to Hamish McLaughlin about the grand final they won in 2006. I think they were beating someone. It was going like 80 points going in the last quarter or some shit like that. And he was like, Bomber Thompson came down and said, okay, you guys are premiership players at three-quarter time.
It was 2007 against Port.
That one, yes, when they absolutely demolished them. I
was there.
And he goes, okay, you're premiership players, but don't tarnish this game by like letting him back in the door or whatever it is. Because you can't lose. Like, it's like the Lions. You couldn't lose that.
Yeah.
But that just shows you anything can happen.
I know, but...
I know.
9 goals is a lot, and it took right down to the last second. Siren's gone.
But I'm saying it can happen.
It can happen.
It can happen. So that's that. Oh, Demons. That'd be just going WTF, mate.
I would find that hard to believe it happening, a lot, and it doesn't happen. But could a VFL team with that lead withstand what St Kilda threw at them?
No, like they were just on a roll. I haven't watched the full last quarter. I watched like the highlights of it, all that kind of stuff. I don't think that. Well, if you personally
no, because you would. Any other team could have handed that lead and won the game.
Yeah, I don't think the Demons have been in that position because they were a great team. 4 years ago or something like that, and they've been dropping off slowly every year, and they're getting worse and worse. I don't think they've practiced with the players coming in. How we're at the Brisbane Lions, and we used to practice like, okay, if we hold on to a lead, don't let it go.
But 9 goals, Robbo.
But they didn't have an answer. Some teams get on an extremely confident roll. As you know, Brisbane Lions can do it every week. So
you can do it.
I don't think it matters. Like, okay, Brisbane are a great team. I don't think it matters. Any team can win on the day, and if you have that lead, you can't be happy with yourself.
I would be confident in putting money on any other team, your West Coast, your Richmonds, to be able to hold them off.
No,
with that lead.
The good ones or the bad ones? The good teams.
No, against on the weekend. If they had that lead, I guarantee any other team in the comp could have held them off.
So
it went royally wrong.
Yeah, so they didn't score, obviously, in the last quarter. They kicked, 3 or 4 points?
Something like that, yeah.
So they had their opportunities to stop the bleed.
Yeah.
They didn't. And St Kilda, they did everything right. And they had to have a player play probably the best last quarter I've ever seen in my life. And I'm 36 years old. I haven't seen that. The closest thing to that was probably Nick Davis, Swans
when he clutched up.
Geelong, was it? Swans and Geelong? In the prelim. Fuck. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, it was anyway. It's
right, you can't do much about that.
I can't remember any team sort of stuffing up as bad as that now, in my time of watching footy. But,
we're going to recap that game.
Yeah, we will.
But just off the top of our head, I can't believe that. That's just a game.
There's a lot of things we couldn't believe about this weekend. And that's we'll recap it. I mean...
The title of this YouTube and Spotify and everything, it should be the round of the pumpings.
It was.
Just dry pumped.
Yeah.
No lube.
No lube, nothing.
There's a fan on the butthole and it's that dry and it's just got pumped.
Yeah, it was.
That's how big it was.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have another round like this.
No. No. The average, okay, we'll get stuck into it then.
Yeah.
The round of the pumpings, that's what the title is.
Let's go.
The average winning margin, I did this maths last night. It took me a little bit to figure out, but it was 57.4 points. And so that is...
So nearly 10 goals.
Every game.
Every game.
So
it's a royal flogging.
It was 1,058 for the points for, and the points against all the teams was like 550 something.
Okay.
So it's like...
It's a 10 goal mark. Let's say 10 goals.
It's huge.
So
I haven't seen that for I don't know how long. And I'd love to get like Sir Swamp or some bastard onto it.
And it's crazy because we talk about rivalry games and, you know, they're going to be close.
No.
Like, it doesn't matter where you are on the ladder. And I've felt this round, for one of them, especially Adelaide and Port, like I said to you, it'll be a blowout.
Did you? Yeah, you did say that.
I
said it could be any team on the day.
Yeah, and I said,
but there was
this one
4
I felt,
rivalry games and they're all blowouts.
Yeah, so...
that was So let's have a look at this. So the first game was Thursday night. That was the Blues and who? Hawks.
Hawthorn.
That was like 20-something points. Not bad. It was gonna look. It looked bad.
It looked bad. Blues sort of made it respectable.
24 points, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Then the next 6 games, I didn't do the average margins for those because I didn't have the time for that shit. But look at this. Bulldogs defeat Bombers, 93 points.
Wow.
They beat them around 10 by 91 points.
Yeah.
So that's 184 points.
They love playing
2
the
games.
Bombers.
That is crazy.
They
You
love
said
playing
this.
the Bombers.
You said this. Giants beat the Swans by 44 points. That's not too bad, but it's bad.
The way it happened was very bad because
'cause what was the turnaround?
Sydney were pumping them.
The turnaround was ridiculous, which we'll talk about that later, but it was quarter 2, 21.47 minutes in. GWS were 2 goals, 13-15. Swans was 7-8-50.
Yeah.
That turnaround is crazy face. And then we got the Suns defeated Lions, and that's 66 points.
Didn't see this coming.
No.
No one seen it coming.
No.
And it was in the wet.
That's what I'm saying. First half, dry. Second half, pissing down the rain. But they scored more.
Yeah.
We're going to delve into that one too. But Freo defeated Eagles by 49 points.
Standard.
That it looked worse than it was.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Well, they couldn't kick straight, Freo.
And then this one. Cats pumped North Melbourne by 101 points.
Diabolical.
And Big Jezza kicked 11.
Diabolical.
So we don't have to talk about that too much. But that Kate McCarthy, of all people, like, she's a commentator, reviews games and stuff, said this is the worst performance of the year from North.
It is.
Agreed. Yeah.
It is.
Hey, community, don't have a crack at her about that. That is dead set true. And then the Crows defeat Port Adelaide by 98
In a
points.
showdown. I didn't feel like it was going to be that much when I said...
You said smashing. What's that look like to you?
I would have thought between 5 and 10 goals.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be closer than that. I thought it was going to be around 5 goals max.
Yeah.
I thought a showdown, those two teams, there's so much on the line for it's more so bragging rights. Like, you don't lose to your rival by that much.
No. So I
Doesn't matter how bad your team is.
I thought a margin between 5 or 10 goals is a fair whack for a showdown, but not 98 points. And again, terrible conditions.
And then
you're losing by that much.
The last 2 games were actually, and not too bad. We had obviously Richmond, who were the surprise packer of the weekend.
Yeah.
That is respectable as it gets.
Honourable. Like, it's, you know, they had a crack. They were hanging around there for a bit.
Yeah. They're in front at one, 20, it was 20-something to 20-something.
So, and we would have expected Collingwood's experience would, run away with the game.
Daicos, man, jeez.
Yeah, he's a player. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
we'll get to that.
And then obviously the St Kilda Melbourne game, which is going to be on. It's obviously the game of the year.
It's
going to be the game
headline.
of the next decade.
Yeah, and that guy.
That guy, Nasiah, making him.
How much is he getting?
And I'm so glad we stuck up for him earlier in the year.
How much is he getting?
Man, I'm saying fuck TDK. We've said it 3. I've said it 2 weeks in a row now. 3 weeks in a row now. I'm going to chop this up because I know this. How much is he getting?
So if Harley
minimum.
If Harley Reid can get $2 million at West Coast,
he's 10 times better than Harley, and 10
right
times
now,
better than you'll ever be. No,
and
I don't care.
They're only a couple of years apart.
Different players, obviously.
But he's going into the midfield as we see and forward, and you can have him off the half back. So the value's there.
Let's save this chat for when we get into that game.
So
what's the minimum he should be on? Is $2 million minimum.
Min.
How old is he?
22, I reckon.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So
doing that at 22.
Minimum $2 million.
4 goals, 34 touches.
And he's put up some big numbers this year.
Wowee, but that is the round of the pumping. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm honest as it gets. I watched no games. I watched couple quarters here and there. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, because I always wait for till Matho says what you did in the St Kilda game. Bonkers going off, popping off. Look at this. Oh my God, come back at the year.
You know when that's when I turn it
on. I turn it on. But every other game was not it. And I was watching. Actually, I was pumping iron under the house doing gym, and yes, I had the game on, the Lions, and And I was actually pretty impressed. All right, before we get stuck in it, let's just do the current ladder. Now, this is round 20, done and dusty. We got 4 weeks left of AFL football.
Yes.
Holy goodness me. So I'll reel out the top 8, then Matthew's going to do the bottom 9. We have first Collingwood, second Adelaide, third Brizzy, fourth Geelong, fifth Hawthorn, sixth GWS, seventh Fremantle, 8 Gold Coast. And what's the bottom 9 looking like? There's There's only one team that can come in my opinion, now.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. So we got Bulldogs in 9th. They had a little sleepover in the 8th.
Yeah.
In the top 8. So,
Yes.
and then we go Sydney. Season's done. The boys are off to Bali.
Done.
Port, they've been done for a long time. Carlton, and things just get worse.
Yeah.
Melbourne, St Kilda, Essendon in 15th, Richmond in 16th, North in 17th, and West Coast in 18th. I'm disappointed that North would be 17th.
I was about to ask you, what's like the team that you're just like, wow, that's that bad year.
Yeah, well,
And there's 4 games, they can make something out of 4 games.
it was Carlton.
Yeah.
But now, like, I'm like, why North 17?
I feel like they've got to lift us.
That shouldn't be 17.
That's not bottom 3.
Yeah, why are they sitting 17th? They've picked up experience.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting games into younger guys. Like, they're meant to be a better team than 17th.
They are.
Like, Richmond, you know, they're meant to be in front of Richmond.
Can you imagine?
Essendon's injury list, like, you should be in front of Essendon.
St Kilda, they're pretty disappointing this year.
They've been disappointing, but, like, they've showed signs.
Yeah, but that's not good enough for them. Ross he wouldn't be happy with that shit.
But Ross knows where they're at.
Where are they at? Are they, so he come into the seat this year, would he be like, oh, we're a 14th place team?
I would think he would think between, 9 and 14.
That's a big jump.
I don't think he would have
Between
thought.
9 and 14 is pretty big.
I don't think he would have thought they were a
They're
finals.
nearly bottom 4. When you say 14th, that's nearly bottom 4.
Yeah, well, he's smart. And especially when you key forward, like a high pick is not on the park every week. Like,
What do you do with him? Do you trade him?
no.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
That's a good answer. I'm just saying, like, would you trade him? If you're like, hey, this bloke's not doing anything for us, like I think he's on like 100 and some games. Fuck, man. Do they need him?
Yeah, they need him.
Or they need to get something
No,
for him.
they need him because he'll be good with that crop that they've got coming up.
It's exciting crop.
It is.
That player in the forward line, the blonde Nick Rowell looking bloke.
Yeah. And he can go back.
Man, he's freaky.
so
But
they've
yeah,
got-
I don't know, man. Obviously, you can go to Sydney Swans. They played Granny last year. They got demolished, embarrassed. Didn't make finals. They show signs here and there about coming back. They got a new coach.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a synergy thing, coming in, learning his game plan and what he wants to do. But that happens a lot. Teams that make grand finals sometimes don't make finals next year because they've given so much that year. They put all their eggs in that basket.
Yeah.
Now they're just going through, okay, reset. They'll get embarrassed this year. 2026, I reckon Swans are going to be back up there.
But I think with Carlton, what's
Yeah.
disappointing about them is how packed full of, stars they've got. Like, in terms of, they've got 2 key forwards that have won Coleman's.
Yep.
They've got a Brownlow medalist.
Yep.
They've got...
Mackay didn't play half the year, though.
I understand that.
That's
I'm just saying,
personal
like,
reasons too.
I'm just saying as a list, like, you tick all the accolades off.
Yeah.
You've got Wiedering, who's a All-Australian centre half back, full back. De Koning in the ruck, like, he's going to get paid a bomb.
Yeah.
So their spine, they've got the best team full of, like, these stars who are not doing much.
They do. And give them some...
And I'm not saying they're...
Give them some room to move because they had a lot of injuries, obviously, and there's some key players. Mackay didn't play. A few of the older boys are getting a bit on now. They don't look balanced because they had to keep moving blokes around from the injuries they had. Who was the one that got... not Jasper. Was it Jasper?
Oh, Jagger
Smith,
Yeah.
obviously ACL president. He's not anyone yet.
I'm not talking about these guys.
They should have enough depth.
Individual performance. They're great players. I'm talking about as a team.
Yes, I'm saying. They're not settled.
They've done nothing.
Yeah,
as
they're
a
not
team.
settled.
As an individual, great players.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
No, I agree with you saying.
But as a team, they've done nothing.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I feel like they're just not settled
It's
at
just
all.
a nothing.
They're just a bit of a...
You got stars, but it's just a nothing. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Where do they go? What are they doing?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah.
So
They've got to get their forward line sorted. And if Charlie Kerner goes, mate, Brussels sprout. All right, speaking of round 20, this is Muscle Chef, the cooked player of the week. Now, by cooked means they just went, they played out of their skin. They were just that good.
Yeah.
That's how cooked they were.
Yeah.
That is chefing it up. All
doing
right.
their thing.
Now, I'm going to let you choose who you think the player is of the week. And I'm going to reel some names to you now. We got Daicos. He had 42, 3 snags, 910 metres gain, 146 fantasy. Jeremy Cameron, 11 goals, 22 disposals. So we spoke about him last week. He's just beaten that. We got Nasiah, Wanganeen-Milera, 4 goals, 34 disposals, 6 clearances, 740 metre gain, 147 fantasy points. Like, oh my goodness. And then we got Matty Rowell, the grass eater, 37 dozzies, 12 tackles, 15 clearances, 730 metres gain in the rain, brother. Then we got Adelaide Crows, Saligo, 35 disposals, 2 goals. Pretty good by him. The Bont and Papley, 35 disposals, 2 goals, 7 clearances, 2 goal assists, 146 points. Naughty and Darcy, 7 goals and 6 goals apiece. Ooh. Who is your muscle chef cook player of the week?
This is hard.
It is hard.
And don't have a go at me here because
it's hard.
There's so many people. And I'm going to do this. In second place, I'm just going to do this for once.
I like that.
But it's not giving him an award. It's Jezza Cameron with 11 goals. Only he doesn't win this. If he had played a better team than North Melbourne, 100% he's getting it.
Okay.
And I'm saying he's just a bee's dick off this bloke, and it's Nasiah.
Yeah.
And because of the state of the game, what he did with the last 60 seconds,
oh my goodness,
hanger, kicked the sealer, played an unbelievable game. They were down and out. He took it upon himself. I heard a few people say it's like a Michael Jordan performance in the finals.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm doing this. Get out of my way.
And he's close to not playing too.
But what is crazy, because a guy has kicked 11 goals, and I'm not giving it to him only because of North Melbourne. I know you only get to play the opposition you do, but the state of the game that Naz was in, I have to give it to him this week.
I agree with that, and it's stiff.
It's so stiff.
It's stiff, but because what the game had on the line. But you got to feel like, okay, it wasn't a fluke for Jeremy Cameron. Like, past 4 or 5 weeks, he's put on some serious scores. So it's not like who's he playing against. He could do that against a very good team. So it's not. He's not picking and choosing. So that's the only thing that I'm like, brother, 11 goals.
11 goals is.
Didn't watch any of the games. On the paper, you're reading the paper and it goes, okay, you can have 34 and 4 or you can have 11, 22. What are you choosing?
I'm having 11 and 22 all day of the week. But because I watched, I know who they were playing. I seen North Melbourne were diabolical.
Yeah.
St Kilda have the biggest comeback in history on one bloke's shoulders. I mean, obviously their whole team stood up, but that last sort of 60 seconds around this guy, I have to give it to him.
I'm going to talk to you about, when we dissect that game, I want to talk to you about the 666 as well. I want to talk to you about that.
I can't even wrap my head around.
And the footage from Marshall and Nasiah having that little quick, planned. Yeah. Crazy. So, that was the player of the week. Well done. We're going to send you some muscle chef. Who was it?
Naz.
Yeah, he loves it too.
Good.
Yeah, good food.
I'm probably sure he's got 100 offers coming out of his ass.
But this is just a mate to mate. I've been talking to you a little bit since the port ship. Man, I got your back, brother.
Extra muscle chef.
Oh, you love that. All right, let's recap 3 games, and this one is close to your heart, my guy. It is the Suns versus Lions. Okay. Now, didn't see this coming.
Well,
did you see this coming?
All I've got to say is credit when credit's due. Tip your hat to them. They showed up and they did a demolition job on the Lions.
Okay, if you're Demons, you're thinking, okay, this is disappointing. For the Brisbane Lions, is this the most disappointing loss of the round? I feel like there's a couple of games in there that was blowouts, but this to me, being an ex-Lion, you're an ex-Lion, this is the most disappointing result of the round because you can't be doing this. They could play each other in the finals, and that's mind games now.
I think so.
Yeah, we've had the wood on them for how long?
A long time.
And to go down there when they just got beaten last week.
They
got beaten convincingly.
What Brizzy did to him at the Gabba, they bullied him, and they reversed it. So
and it wasn't the players playing no specific player played shit. Everyone kind of did a little bit. Okay, there's some players in there who were irrelevant. You have that in bad losses, but the stats are kind of I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's not them. So Lions were beaten in disposals, inside 50s, clearances especially 52-40, centre clearances. Now we as a middies, we know that's bad. 19 to 11.
Well, they pride themselves on their centre bounce work and their clearance. That's what they're built off.
Contested possessions another one the coaches always look at, and we get grilled on this. Like if you're not winning tackles or contekis, that's bad. Yeah. And for a team that's experienced like that, so they lost contested possessions 161-49. Not great, but not terrible. Contested marks, and this is the one, 10-3. That's a big deal. Yeah. And it's not the big guys, it's not Wits or someone taking a bunch of contested marks like the taller guys. It's being beaten one-on-one.
Yeah.
So that's a slap in the face. And then they lost tackles as well.
No, you just have to tip your hat to the Gold Coast Suns. They come out and turned up. So I mean they couldn't miss either. They
were long, brother, 4 shags.
They were good in front of goals. Their pressure was outstanding.
What's the first quarter?
The team defense was outstanding. I think Lions just didn't quite adapt quick enough to. I've had a few conversations to the conditions. Yeah. Still trying to play a bit dry. Where the footy, Gold Coast shut it down.
Well, the turnovers were the same, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I feel like they were just hungrier. Like we can say, okay, all this shit, but Gold Coast looked hungry, man.
Credit when credit's due.
That's a Telstra prepaid credit coming at you.
I mean, obviously you're concerned with what the scoreline was, but I'm not too concerned because it's not a trend for the Lions.
No, I'll just say mindset, flick the switch. I reckon. I love these boys. I love the Brisbane Lions boys and all, like everything about them. I think they just turned up and expected it to happen.
But it could be a good wake-up call just before finals. They got a hard
You'd love
run
to see
home.
it.
They got a hard run home, and I think roughly around the same time last year this happened to them.
Yeah.
They had a little wake-up call. They lost
After about
maybe
9 straight.
two in a row or something, and then reset, finishing fifth.
No, I'm not worried.
I wouldn't be worried at all.
I think it's just a respect thing.
But I think credit when credit's due.
Hey.
Tip your hats to the Suns.
Not
They
Gold
come
Coast.
out. They did their thing after an embarrassing loss. They would have had this one in mind for what Brizzy did to them at the Gabba.
Yep.
And they responded. So
From memory, do you remember seeing Gold Coast or anyone saying like this is their grand final type thing?
Not
Because
really.
That's what they've been like in the past.
I didn't see this one hype.
That's good.
Hype up.
That's good. We said this.
So
Don't put it out in public that it means a lot to you. Just go there. Let your me team do your work.
I guarantee though, inside the four walls, it's
It's a big deal.
a big deal.
Yeah, but that's the way it should be.
publicly,
Don't come out in public
Yeah.
and in presses
I
and
didn't
stuff saying
see
we want
much-
to fucking beat us, you'll be hurting.
I didn't see much about it.
Good.
So
Like that, rate that, and look at the result. Let's talk about a couple of players, mate. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about Dimmer. So Dimmer post game said,
Can I make a statement about Jared Witts? Can we start having a conversation? All those, I watched the TV the other day that had a list of ruckmen that are in the mix. Go and have a look what our guy's done to all those guys. Start having the conversation about how good this guy's become.
do you like this?
I liked it. I like the coach because not many coaches, they'll say
They
like,
don't
oh
do
yeah,
it,
he's a
yeah.
good player, da, da, da. But I like that he came out and like fully had his back and said, hey, fuck yous. Why is anyone talking about Jared Witts? Now, his stats aren't elite. He's not like top 5 for everything. And there's a big discrepancy like for a few things that you base a ruckman's game on. But would you think that Jared Witts is in AA convo? I don't think he is because there's some serious players in front of him. But what he's doing at Gold Coast in terms of that building the team up around him and making them better, I feel like it's second to none.
Oh, he's a monster ruck.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's probably not in the convo with. It's probably down to a couple of rucks like Darcy Cameron, Zeri, and Gorney.
Yeah.
But geez, couldn't be far off.
And I haven't looked at when they played each other.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I didn't look, but maybe he deserves a bit more attention.
I think so. I think it's just because it's Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's Gold Coast. If he's in Melbourne playing, where was he before Goldie?
Collingwood, I think.
Yeah. So he's pretty talked about. He might even have no, he wouldn't have a jacket.
No.
I'm pretty sure he was in the convo once upon a time.
But
obviously they had Grundy and shit.
He would have to be right up there.
Yeah, he's doing really good there for the young group. And he throws his body around, which I get a stiffy over. I love that shit.
Yeah.
But obviously he's going up against Darcy
Who knows?
Ford. Darcy Ford's a premiership player.
Maybe they'll have a look at it now. Maybe we'll make the squad of 40 and then
Hope so.
get
It's
a
good
bit
for
of
them.
recognition. I'm sure he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
So
He just gets his job done, checks his payment on the last day of the month. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
a chance to play finals with Gold Coast, which is looking likely. First for these boys, they can make history.
They got a tough run home.
for their club.
They got
That
a
is.
tough run home. Joel Jeffrey, career best game on the weekend, 30 disposals, 8 marks, 718 metres gamed. He came to our club, the Brisbane Lions, and did a. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. He came to the club and did a 2-week stint there with us.
Really?
The boy from Darwin, yeah. I'm close with Joel,
right.
so I remember obviously him being there. Him and Malcolm Rosehaas.
Okay.
Yeah, so those guys came. He's underrated as it gets. He's not putting up these numbers every week, but he's getting the 20s and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's obviously very tall, but I feel like he's another player that should get a little.
Well, they've moved him. He used to play
Yeah.
forward. Now he's playing
back.
So
Yeah.
some players just need that change.
And he's not a he wasn't a defender.
No, but
So it's good to see. I just want to give some flowers, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes.
He's doing some good shit down there. But it's obviously the disposals, the ball in hand, getting the ball in hand, getting hands first on it. Matty Rowell, Anderson, Firioni. What did he say his name? Fiorini. Jeffrey, Alex Davies. Now, I've had a couple of beers with Alex Davies.
Yeah.
Good bloke.
Okay, nice.
Big boy, 193 maybe centimetres, and just big boy.
Yep, I've had a few clashes with him in the VFL.
Yes, you would have.
Yeah.
30 plus. All those players had 30 plus disposals. Obviously, Lockie Neal had 30 something too. So that's about it. So they just couldn't get their hands on it, which is
No, they couldn't get their hands on it.
Yeah.
Like it was evident to see that
Yeah.
and hear it, and it was just one of them games. It
yeah. I'll put it down to
just
one off.
Like tip your hat to the Gold Coast Suns. It just wasn't your day.
But let's tip our hat off to this guy, Jasper Fletcher. That mark.
It was.
I'm pissed off that I haven't seen more about it. Like Liam Ryan Sweet has a great mark. It reminds me of the one he took on Gorney's head.
Yeah.
But Jasper, that is, it's huge.
I wonder if because it got overshadowed by the flogging.
Yes.
That's why.
But yes. But I downloaded it and then put it up on Rip Through It. And I was like in awe. I was like, I don't know how high up in the air he is, but he's pretty damn high. I loved it. Rowell was the Q Clash medalist, 37 disposals, 15 clearances, 730 metres gained, 12 tackles, 145 fantasy. He just gets better and better. I feel like he's going to be a player in the finals. let's say it was a grand final or whatever in the finals. He's a medalist.
Yeah.
He gets that shit
You
done.
like him on those days.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's like you and Bailey.
Yeah.
But
you like him on those days.
I love the way he goes about it, and he just he's not flashing any of this. He gets his shit done. Noah Anderson at halftime. Oh my god!
Oh, you had your tip right at halftime for the medal.
I
He
did.
certainly was winning the medal.
God damn. Yeah, but Longy kicked 4 snags. That boy in the Mizunos. Let's go, my guy. Humphrey, Farah, and Ainsworth had 3 apiece, and only Rayner for the Brizzy Lions had
my
multiple
tip.
goals. Yeah, you had him.
Yeah, I had him.
I think he had 3 in 19, so he wasn't. If they won and won well, he would have had 26.
And maybe a couple more snaggies. So,
But yeah, that was the game, mate. You're putting it down to a one-off, and credit where credit's due for the Gold Coast
absolutely.
Suns.
You can't take anything away from the Suns.
But I love that they've won. They've beaten the 2 best teams going into the finals.
Yeah, it's big for the club.
That's huge.
So one, premiership favourite, one
Premiership favourite too.
that won it last year, the premiers from last year. So and they're sitting 8th with a game in hand, so they're all right.
I'm a little bit nervous because they've got a tough couple hard games on the way, and Doggies, they've got a couple easy ones.
Brizzy have a hard run home as well. As
I've got it all here, mate. We're going to do the next 4 games for the top 9, so we'll get stuck in that. But Giants versus Swans, and this was a big battle from the get-go. There was some words said. It was actually very, very funny, comical. Obviously, our mate, Toby Greene, he's copped a week for striking. Didn't need to do it. Maybe he's just trying to set the standard early days and put something on him. They were getting pumped in the first half or first 2 quarters especially. But Papley did the skin folds check on Stringer. Did you see that?
I seen
him
grab it.
Oh, hey, you're carrying a bit there, mate. And then Bus played another card. And then Toby Greene, what do you think about this? I love how honest he is all the time. And he's one of those players that just says what he says. Didn't rate the striking. I've got no leg to stand on. I don't mind that shit. But he said Papley looks a bit overweight at halftime. We'll see how he goes second half. How do they go in the second half?
Got absolutely spanked.
Yeah,
but we like it.
I love it.
Because it's a rivalry game and there's, this is what we want to see as fans.
Yeah.
How good's that?
It's so good.
Straight away, we're popping off about it.
Those like spot fires galore.
It's awesome.
Before the ball went up.
It's awesome. It's what we want to see. So he just said what he thought.
What's with the big turnarounds at the moment? Quarter 2, 21 minutes in, GWS were 2 goals, 3, 15. Swans 7 goals, 8, 50. The final score was 15 goals, 12, 102 to 8 goals, 10, 58. They kicked 8 points.
Momentum's a funny thing, and it's a hard thing to stop.
Is everyone forgetting about how to stop run-ons?
Well, I don't know. It's just one of those things, Rob, that just it keeps sneaking up on you.
Papa Fags didn't like it when we used to have 3 or 4 goals in a row.
No,
we made every time that happened.
Even if we won, convincingly, it still was. They kicked 3 goals at the end of this quarter. What happened?
Yeah, it's always red time for us.
Maybe they're going to start looking into it a bit more because there has been some massive turnarounds.
Yeah, I wonder why it is though.
I don't know.
You love to see it because the team's never out of it by the looks of it. But in their 4 walls, they'd be like, "What the." That's
yeah.
And GWS did to them what happened to them in the finals.
For people that don't know, there's so much to go into it, with the vision and everything.
I hate
the
reviews.
collapse.
You see Matt though yawning now. You should, mate, try and sit through.
It's
AFL
crazy.
review.
It's crazy. So,
but I thought that was a good game to talk about because I thought Swans were a bit of a chance. Giants, they said no. Well, Finn Callaghan medal got the medal.
I think Swans are always going to be a chance.
Yeah, they are
because they know they're good enough.
Yeah, mate. Well, you can't play in a premiership or play in a grand final and then not be good enough.
And just not be good enough or
they
not
show
have
Spurs.
the talent. So,
but Finn Callaghan, he got the medal. He had 21 disposals, 1 goal. It's not the craziest stats, but maybe it was just a low stat game. I don't know. And then we just get stuck into the holy grail of all games. It saved the round 20 because it was the worst round in history. And then the Saints go, let's make it the best talking point for I don't know how long. I'll never forget this game and what happened in this game. Nasiah almost didn't play. Now, I did your thing. I watched a couple of presses for once. Ross said that
Did you watch his presser?
Yeah, I did.
It's pretty funny.
Big Rossi Lyon said he had 4 missed calls in the morning and they're from the doctor. And from experience, he goes, that's not a good thing.
That's not good.
And you don't want your best player to be the talking point. But Nasiah went in, got a jab, had some anti-inflams or antibiotics, and then Big Rossi called him up and goes, how you going, mate? He's like, yeah, I'm good to go. And he's like, all right, well, if you're not, we'll tap him on the shoulder and we'll say all good.
Yeah, Rossi plays it down a lot, doesn't he?
He's like, he'd be going, Naz, please, we need you for this
What
game.
about them asking him about Naz? He's like, he's good. He was a star. But there was other guys I thought, like Winhager.
He's playing
He plays him off, and I'm like, come on, mate. This guy's just kicked the game winner.
You can't fool everyone, Ross.
No.
Like, if he's going, you can't say, like, oh, he's the best thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And he's seen some good players.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the best he's seen for, I reckon, his career.
Oh, he reckons he
You
had
can't play
he
it
reckons
down,
he had-
Rossi. If he's going to go, he's going to go.
Rossi had tears in his eyes, he reckons. I was getting a bit
When he
emotional.
took that mark, he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's like, you know, hard to not have a bit of watery eyes.
He stiffingly went through the table. That's how. But, mate, just give me a rundown, because did you watch the full game or just the last half?
Watch the last bit of it, yeah.
Run me through your emotions during it, because I didn't watch it. I was around a campfire having some schmores.
Yeah. I couldn't believe what was happening, and I kept looking at the time and I thought, oh, St Kilda are dominating here, maybe. But everything went perfect.
Yeah.
Everything had to be perfect, and it was
Yeah.
for them to win the game. And it took to the last moment.
Yeah.
Like, it was a draw.
Yeah.
Okay, that's already good enough for St Kilda. You
Yeah.
take that from
And
where
you
you
take
were.
a point, even like his
Even if
shot
you
a goal.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Anything.
But it took to the very last moment to win that game. That's how perfect it had to be.
Yeah.
So
What about the What about the play? Like, we're midfielders, right? So we understand this. The 6-6-6 rule. If I'm all being happy for the AFL to bring in a rule, I think this is the best rule they've brought in.
Yep.
From memory. Like, it's great because it keeps everyone on the toes. There's no flooding. There's like Can you imagine how many Melbourne players would have been in the defense if the 6-6-6 rule was there?
it would have been the
Flooded.
whole forward line.
Yeah.
So
The
but
chat they had, him and Marshall.
yeah, I need to for Melbourne. I think as the mids, I think they just lost composure. Like, everything
they're doing.
just went wrong.
Where was Viney playing? I saw Viney
he was on the wing.
He was like lateral 45. I'm like,
Yeah,
brother,
he was-
get back.
He was on the wing, but I think this guy's just taking a hanger. I heard some people talk about it. Like, surely you look at him a bit, but as mids, they've all just darted back.
Yeah.
Like, not even worried about any other player.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they completely lost full composure because of the way the state of the game went.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what they were thinking.
Hindsight's a bitch.
Yeah.
But I'd say,
No,
I haven't looked at the play.
That's what I mean. I think just full composure's gone. They're like, holy shit, we're about to lose. Get back.
Yeah, because everyone's kind of wigging out. Like,
Yeah.
It's a free kick. Like, okay, sweet. But then, like you said, I just picture Viney just so much in the corner of my eye. Like, he's
Yeah.
obviously a winger playing on his wing. He's standing like,
He's
teasing
seen
distance.
it. He's seen it.
But yeah, I couldn't get there. If the middies are bolting back, winger, come down to the 50 arc.
Yeah.
And then the backs or the forwards come down to take your man. He's kind of lingering in no man's land.
Yeah.
And like, nothing on him. Hey, fuck, it's not his fault.
It's really-
It's
yeah.
not your fault, by the way, Viney. I'm just saying that is rattled.
Yeah.
And then for him to do that,
And then Bowie was standing there by himself. But I think it was just one of those things that it was just a flooding of goals from St Kilda, and Melbourne had just lost all composure. It's like, just get back. They just forgot completely.
I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, because you think
they're going long.
46,
How long?
46 points. It keeps happening. It's like, just get back, stop this goal.
Yeah.
And they just haven't thought about, maybe we should look at manning up a few players along the way.
It's just such
Easier
a great
said
play.
than done.
It's such a great play.
It is an awesome play.
Oh, I can just see it. Like, the footage I saw on Marmalade was amazing.
Yeah.
He goes up to him, talks to him, and Marshall's like
Feed
back
them
45,
over.
like getting to the arc 45, and then it happens.
You don't really see that happen too much in the AFL.
I wish, I see a few players mic'd up these days. I wish they were mic'd up.
Oh, it would be
And if
epic.
they are, and it comes out after this, oh my god.
But so
Time in front is a bitch.
It was so bad for them that and the Dees that one of them was standing at Goody's car
Oh, what do you mean?
after the game. He said, "Don't worry, Melbourne fans. I'm standing outside of Goodwin's car. This will be all sorted," sort of thing, and put a photo up. But it wasn't Goody's car. But
A fan did that.
Yeah, so it's like another
Well,
a
no,
death.
if
a
it's
death
at Marvel, you can't do that, brother, because you can't get under the.
Well,
grandstand.
it was under. It
Oh, was?
under. Have you not seen the photo?
No, hang on, let me pull it up.
Look, pull it up.
So
Just right.
Melbourne
Simon.
Demons fan at Goodwin's car.
Yeah.
Chilling picture emerges of death threats.
Here it is. And it was in his car,
Mate.
but I forgot. He tweeted, said like,
I know passionate supporters can get upset sometimes,
No,
but
no.
this isn't acceptable. One person wrote.
Yeah.
What did Goody say?
No, I don't know what Goody said. I don't think he's come out about it yet, but the guy tweeted it.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at him
unbelievable.
talking. Give him the ball, brother. And he's like, yeah, get back on the 45. You got this. I'm going to kick it straight to you. All right, get out of the way, everybody. I'm running through there. Boss. That's the Viney thing I was talking about. Look at that.
Pinpoint by Rowell Marshall, by the way.
So what happened? Someone had a fake car. Where we go? A chilling photo purportedly That's a stupid word. Taken of Melbourne Demons coach Simon Goodwin's vehicle parked in the car park has sparked widespread fears for the 48-year-old's safety following his side's heartbreaking defeat. The Saints were comprehensively outplayed. Who cares about that? Yep, sweet. Okay, well, fuck. You got to start getting some security then, I think.
Yeah, so the AFL...
That could be an old photo.
AFL are looking into it. The Melbourne fans are obviously not happy. They're in the history books because they've given up the biggest three-quarter time lead ever.
Did the guy...
It's definitely not Goody's car, by the way.
Yeah, sweet. But who posted it?
Oh, yeah, they had the guy posted it.
The guy come out.
The account was Cozzy Owns You.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Here we go. The social media post of what appeared to be Goodwin's car was shared online just after 6 p.m. by an anonymous account named Cozzy Owns
Yeah,
You.
there it is. I'm currently waiting outside Simon Goodwin's car. Don't fret, Melbourne fans. You won't need to worry any further.
That is shit house.
That's all he said.
Even if it's a joke, like obviously it's a joke, but like, fucking what?
Come on.
Who cares?
2 hours of your
That's
weekend.
a pisser. Just be like to say, hey, St Kilda, good shit, St Kilda. Like, you can't do much about that. No one could beat that. All right, that's 3 games, man.
Yeah.
Like, you want to say something else about that?
No, I don't. Just
Pay Nasiah whatever the fuck he wants.
Yes.
That's all we got to say. Don't worry about getting TDK just yet. Be a great inclusion, but if you give him 12 million, say, hey, brother, it's changing a little bit now. Take a couple more off that.
we got another guy.
Here's 10 million. We're going to give another 2 to our boy.
And Carlton are happy.
Yeah, Colin happy. They'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was 3 games. That round was, I don't know.
It was a round of the smashings.
It was
round of the pumpings.
Terrible to the last game, and then, everyone's happy.
So-
But all right, the next 4 games for the top 9. Now, this is going to get tight, but there's only one team really outside the 8 who can get in.
Yeah.
And they probably will. So it puts a lot of pressure on 8, 7, and 6, even 5th.
A lot's got to go right for them.
If you have, out of these next 4 games, if any team loses 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4, it could be, you could be fucking
I don't know.
sliding,
I actually
man.
don't know what's going to happen.
All right, this is the next 4 games in order of the ladder position right now. Pies, Lions home, Hawks away, Crows away, Demons home. They've got probably the hardest run home. Them,
Yeah.
like they might not finish on top of the ladder. Like,
No.
yeah, they might not.
No, they might not.
But they can slide hard out to like 3, 4.
Or they could put a real big statement of the competition
and win all of them.
Win all of them.
But they're playing 3 top 6 teams.
Yes.
So it's where you at. Where you at, Pies? You still got that depth? How's your old boys going? You saw Pendlebury, he's out for a little bit. Or maybe he could be back this week, but he rested him. You gotta question him a little bit.
But they have a Nick Daicos.
They have Nick Daicos, the saviour. God. All right, we got the Crows. Hawks away, Eagles. Hawks home, Eagles away, Pies home, Kangas away. So they will win 2 out of 4 definitely.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
But could win them all.
But could win them all. That's what I mean. They're flying at the moment. Lions, they have Pies away, Swans home, Freo away, Hawks home.
I think that's the hardest run.
Yeah, them and Gold Coast.
Yep.
Oh, no. No, them and Hawthorn have the hardest run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lions and Hawks, horrible run. Then we've got the Cats, Port home, Bombers home, Swans away, Tigers away. They're winning all those. Easiest run, Cats.
Easiest run.
Good on you, Cats. You guys are winning 4 games to storm home. And then we have Hawks, who I think has the hardest run. They got Crows away. They look unbeatable.
Yeah.
Pies are home. It's not really a home advantage. Demons are home. That should be, that could be 50-50 actually. Who knows? Lions away. That's fucking tough.
That's hard.
So Hawks could go out.
Good.
Dogs in. And then it gets even tougher. Freo have Blues at home. That's easy. Port away. Pretty easy. Lions are home. Dogs away. So they should win 2 out of 4, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
And then Gold Coast, easiest run. I reckon they got one of the easiest runs.
Yeah.
They got Tigers at home, Blues away, GWS at home, Port away. So they should win 3 out of 4 in my calculations there. And then we got the Doggies, GWS home, Demons away, Eagles home, Freo home. So
And the Giants, they have Dogs away, Kangas at home, Suns at home, and Saints at
I
home.
missed them.
So they've got a relatively easy. You would think 2 out of that.
I'd say Dogs, Gold Coast, Cats easiest. Obviously, Cats the easiest. They'll win all 4.
Yeah.
Freo should win 2 out of 4. So let's have a look at the bottom here. We're going 9 to 6. GWS, Freo, Gold Coast, Dogs. I just want to do those 4.
Yeah.
So GWS, they should win, realistically speaking, 2 out of 4, like 3, right? Like if they're playing great footy.
Yeah.
So 3 wins for them. Freo, they should win 2 out of those because it's not easy playing Dogs away and Lions at home.
They got Lions.
Lions at home, and they beat them. They beat them there.
They beat them there all the time. So they can win them all though, Freo.
Yeah, and then you got Gold Coast. When they win all these, they can go up to. They could shoot straight ladder.
Yeah, they can definitely win all these.
Yeah,
They
so
can
that's what I
definitely
mean.
win all, and they've got a game in hand, as we know,
Exactly.
in Essendon. So they've got 5,
Yeah,
and they could win 5 in a
Gold
row.
Coast playing finals.
Yeah.
Want to say that?
Yeah, yeah.
Unless
they'll
they
play.
shit the bed horribly, Gold Coast playing finals. And then we got the Doggies. Like they could beat GWS. They could lose that. They'll beat Demons. They'll beat Eagles. And the Freo at home. That's going to be the game.
It's one to watch.
That's going to be the game.
Doggies and GWS, and then obviously the Freo Doggies at
Last
the end.
round of the year.
But it depends how well Freo go. If they can, if they could win them all. They could win them all. They're in some good form. So
it's going to be.
It's interesting.
The last round is going to be.
I actually don't
Fun
know
to
how.
watch.
Like, it's great to read that out, but I actually don't really know how to comment and what.
Yeah.
How we
You
play.
don't need
It's
to.
It's too crazy.
You don't need to.
Like,
It's
so-
don't need to. But we're going to do something to help us with that.
Woo.
We're going to do a ladder predictor, and it's going to be. We're just going to go quickly through it, and we don't really care about the other teams that we're not doing. It's more so the top 9.
I want you to pump these out, Rob. I
Yeah.
want you to do these. Okay.
This is a predictor.
Just whatever you feel.
Okay, round 21. Bulldogs will beat Giants at home. Crows will win at home. Melbourne win at home. Gold Coast beat Richmond. Sydney will beat Essendon. Collingwood or Lions at home?
I want you to do these.
Yep, I think Collingwood at home. St Kilda and North Melbourne, Saints, Geelong, Port, Geelong, Fremantle, Carlton, Freo at home. All right, next round. All right, round 22, Port versus Fremantle. Fremantle win that. GWS win that. Doggies win that. Crows win that. Oh, here we go.
You gotta slide
Yep,
back up.
Saints win that. Brisbane beat them there. Gold Coast beat Carlton. Yep, sweet. All right, round 23. Stop moving so fast. Saints win that. Lions beat them over there. I feel that. Oh, nah.
Yep, go for it. Just whatever you feel.
Yeah, Fremantle beat them at home.
Yep.
Gold Coast at home. Let's say Gold Coast wins that one. All right, Carlton Port. Carlton win that. Hawthorn beat Melbourne. Collingwood beat Crows. Adelaide at home. I feel like they're unbeatable there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game. Don't really care about that game anyway. Swans and Geelong get that done over SCG. Bulldogs win that one. This is round 24. Is this the last round?
Well, yeah, except for Gold Coast having to.
All right, GWS beat Saints. Adelaide beat North Melbourne. Oh, Doggies versus Fremantle. Help me with this one.
I think Doggies at Marvel.
Yeah, we said that recently.
Like, if this is something for them to get into
I'm doing it.
finals.
Yeah. Oh, shit. They jumped to 5th. Collingwood get that job done. Geelong beat them there. Oh, Carlton beat Essendon. Oh, what the? Brisbane's in 8th. I might have done that wrong.
No, that's right. They can fall to there.
At home, they're going to beat Hawks. Gold Coast, yes. This is crazy. Oh, and they're playing their second game. So that was against Essendon.
Yeah.
And then Bulls.
Oh, they haven't changed it around.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But Gold Coast play Port and Sydney beat them. So that is the top 9. And that's just my quick calculations and Adelaide winning every game at home, which might not happen. So we can't. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Brizzy lose 2 out of the last 4. Fremantle lose the last game of the year. Geelong goes straight. Gold Coast goes straight through. That could be the one that's not true, but they've got the easiest run home, mind you. Hawthorn drop out. Doggies 7th. GWS lost 2 of 4.
Yeah.
So that's what I said, pretty much.
Well, it's tough, isn't it? I mean, that's just...
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, but that's what you've got. It's a Rob Dogs rip through it ladder prediction.
Yep. So, okay, first, the Crows finish on top. They have a clean sheet towards the end. Collingwood lose 1 of the last 4 games. Gold Coast win the last 4, which might not happen. They might lose 1. Geelong obviously win them all. Fremantle 5th. Brisbane 6th. Bulldogs 7th. 8th. GWS Giants.
Yep.
So that is it. That's what I think. If it doesn't happen, it was all good.
Don't worry, it's just a prediction. We don't really
mate.
like predictions.
Predictions mean fuck all.
That's
but
it.
Reece, you're going to do the power rankings, the 5 teams. I want power rankings 5.
I've got them pretty
in
well.
your head.
Pretty well quick right now.
Yeah, I
So
want to hear it. Let me write this down. Get ready to write it down.
Let's go. Number 1.
Yes, sir.
I've got the Adelaide Crows.
Crows sitting in number 1.
Yes.
Yep, love that.
Number 2, I've got Collingwood.
The Pies are sitting in number 2.
Yep. Number 3, I've still got the Lions in there.
Yep. So did you like They lost a couple. Like, a couple of hard games that they lost.
Yeah, but they've won some good ones. Like they beat Geelong.
Yeah.
They beat teams apparently when they weren't meant to. So
Yeah.
3, I think, is a suitable position.
Yeah.
Even after a bit of a mulligan on the weekend.
No, I like it. I like them in 3.
So 4, I have the Geelong Cats.
Yeah.
And 5, I've got Fremantle Dockers.
Freo, way to go. No, I agree with that. I'd probably have, like, if I was doing it, but I like that top 5. It's really good. I feel like the Cats, I don't know. It's hard to say. The Cats, I feel like a really good team.
They're really good.
Yeah. Then to be 4th, I'd hate to play them in the finals.
Yeah.
So I like that. Crows first. So if it's an away game, though, in my head, if it's an away game, I don't see them being number 1.
I just think they're just up and humming.
Yeah,
like they're the number 1 team at the
What's
moment.
that wave they're riding?
Big wave.
Big wave.
Big wave.
Yeah.
So we'll do these each week. People want them. We'll do them each week. They're obviously going to change a fair bit now.
Yep.
Because
now we can do it.
coming close to finals.
And you saw on that what I was doing then. If I change one of those results, they drop to 7th, go up to 8th,
that's
go to
what
3rd.
I mean.
Like, it's
So,
crazy.
We'll keep doing that, and by all means, there'll be a fair few changes in there, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So let's have a look at that real quick. This is who is going to be playing in the finals. So if you want to do this, first qualifying final, 1st versus 4th, Adelaide v Geelong
Wow.
at home, Adelaide home, and then
And we know what happened in that game last time. We were there, gather around.
Oh, they came back,
They come back.
dominated.
They'll remember that.
First elimination final, 5th versus 8th. So Fremantle versus GWS at Optus Stadium.
Yeah.
And then we have the second elim final, 6th versus 7th, Lions and Bulldogs, and they have finals history.
They have close games too.
arseholes.
They have close games.
Yep. And then the second qualifying final, 2nd v 3rd. Oh, you don't want that if you're Gold Coast. But they beat them recently. It's Collingwood versus Gold Coast. That's from my predictions.
Yeah, that's just from the predictions.
Any team playing in the finals, if that's the top 8 teams, that's probably the best I had of their top 8. I like that top 8.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a good
it's
top
good.
8.
I think that we've only got one sort of wrong in there from our start of the year
Swans?
predictions. I had Swans. I didn't have the Crows in there.
We got 2 out because I had Blues in there, didn't I?
Yeah, but we had one each. Did you put Swans in though?
I think I might have.
See, I only had Swannies, and the rest was pretty much right. I
didn't have
think
Gold Coast.
Yeah, and I had
Gold Coast in there.
Hawks.
Yeah.
Hawks. So they're out.
I had Swans and Carlton. Didn't have the Hawks.
I had Swans and Hawks.
And I didn't have Gold Coast and
Adelaide.
Bulldogs.
Oh, you didn't have Bulldogs? I had Bulldogs in there. So
Yeah. Hey, it's exciting times. 4 rounds to go, my guys, and then we are into the final. We're going in the grand final. We don't care who the hell is playing. We're going down there. We're going to do some fun stuff. I've got a meeting after this to talk about setting up some fun activities when we're down there. But thank you for tuning in.
And you know me and Robbo, when it's that week, we'll tip them back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm saving myself for that.
I'm tipping something back, and that's for damn sure. That was round 20 recap. That is episode 33.
Yep.
Far out. You'll see us Thursday. We're doing an episode on Wednesday. See us Thursday. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, just get ready for a big fucking last 4 weeks.
You. Peace out.